Hey guys, it's Darcy Simmer, and welcome to part 3 of my Build Newcrest series. Today I have for you guys a trailer park. There are 5 trailers in this little park, and I do want to start off by saying that just because this particular trailer park is gross looking and very gross looking does not mean I think all trailer parks are gross and trashy like the one I'm building here. This is just the look I was going for this neighborhood I'm working on. So keep that in mind, and hopefully I don't offend anybody. And I did take inspiration for this from multiple places I've been to in real life. So yeah, it's just, my take on this particular trailer park in this particular neighborhood. It has nothing whatsoever to do with how I think trailer parks are in for real time. So yeah, now that that's out of the way, let me go ahead and get on with it. So this build is called Asphalt Trailer Park. It is on a 30 by 20 lot, and I did build it in Newcrest in the first little small neighborhood. It's technically a 5-bedroom, 5-bathroom lot because each of the trailers have 1 bedroom and 1 bathroom. One of the trailers is for roommates, so there's like 2 single beds, and then one has a double bed and a single bed. And then all the other ones, I believe, are double beds. And then the lot traits I gave for this lot is grody, filthy, and penny pixies, because, who doesn't like finding change in their couch? And the price for this lot is 79,617 simoleons. So, now that I've got all the fine details out of the way, we will move on with what we are doing here. So yeah, I'm just going around and giving each of the trailers their own little personality by changing all the colors and stuff, because I felt like they shouldn't all be the same color. At first I was gonna make them all the same color, but then I felt in my experience, places I've been to, most of them are different colors. So that's what I decided to do. I changed the window colors and the roof trim, and then I go back in later and change the wallpaper colors because at first I was just gonna make them all the same. But I decided against that, and I'm using gravel for the little driveway area. And then I did use the same landscaping techniques. I guess it's not really a technique, but Anyway, I used the same landscaping decor as the last house I built for this series, which was Mare's Nest. The speed build is up on my channel if you would like to view it. And so yeah, because there's not really that many gross looking plants, I guess. Plants, yeah. So I had to use what I could and stuff that looked kind of cheap, even though they probably aren't. But, I did what I could. Anyway, what are we doing now? Yeah, this is the fence. I'm trying to figure out the fence. I didn't want to put a fence around the entire thing, but, I did. Because, why not? You feel free to remove the fence if you don't like it, but, I did put some landscaping around the entire exterior, and then I go into the center of the trailer park and add some more landscaping in there. So, that's fine. And there shouldn't be any floating plants, which, you see some floating whenever I accidentally place them, but I should move them all. Pretty sure I moved them all. There shouldn't be any floating plants, but if there is, move it, remove it, whatever. And I am sorry about that, but, things happen. I tried to add these little thistle things, but I just couldn't find any colors that worked with what I was going for. And yeah, and for each of these little trailers, I did have a specific sim traits in mind. So you'll see those whenever we get to them. Right now I'm just, decorating the landscaping for the inside of the trailer park. And I was going to add like a little picnic area with some picnic tables and grills, because I was going to get some inspiration from like a RV park, They usually have like little eating areas with grills and picnic tables. Yeah, that. But then I changed my mind because I decided to add in some cars and stuff, because I felt those would probably be more realistic looking. Even though, Sims isn't meant to be realistic, but, whatever. That's what I did. So I think I had 3 cars in. Yeah, that's the last car I had. So that's what I did. And I'm sorry if I don't sound very enthusiastic. I just recorded this part, and I spent, I'm sorry if you can hear children crying. But yeah, I just recorded this entire voiceover and then realized I had my headphones plugged into my computer instead of my microphone, and for some reason that means my microphone's not going to record. But I did test it before doing this one, so we should be good. And also, if you guys have checked out my schedule, then you'll notice that yesterday's video is not the video that was supposed to go up yesterday. Yesterday, I was supposed to record the first part of my Galaxy Switch Let's Play series, and I recorded it, and it was awesome. At least in my head, it was awesome. And then I went to edit it, and, well, things happened. I was using a new recording software, and for speed builds like this, it's fine. I used it for this, and it worked fine because it's sped up. But then I tried to record Let's Play, and the video is incredibly laggy. So I'm gonna have to go back to my old recording software for Let's Plays at least. And it kind of sucks because sometimes that one lags, and I'm assuming it's my laptop because I just have a crappy little laptop. Well, I guess it's better than some laptops, but it's probably not the best for recording videos and stuff. So I'll probably eventually end up using my boyfriend's computer because it's a lot better than mine, but he's supposed to be getting external hard drive, so hopefully I won't have that problem in the future. But for now, I gotta work with what I got, so that's just the way it's gotta be. Anyway, you will notice that all these trailers basically have the same furniture, just arranged differently because there's not very much crappy looking, cheap looking furniture that I could use for this, so I just had to work with what I got. And I did take some inspiration for these from places I've been to in real life, like this dresser with this little crappy TV on it. My dad used to live in a trailer, and whenever we'd go to visit, we had like this little, it was like a little kid's TV that we had sitting on the dresser. I don't even remember what it was, but it was like pink cartoon character of some sort. I don't even remember. I think it was a princess or something, but I don't know. So yeah, that's what I got that idea from. Probably should have used the penguin TV, honestly, but whatever. And I tried to fit in some pipes and stuff, but they just didn't work, so I put them on the exterior instead, like little heating and air system, because I do add in some vents into each of the rooms in the trailer to be like they have central heat and air and stuff. So and I guess now yeah, I'm just going in adding some decorations. And for the bathroom of this particular trailer, I believe, yeah, for this one I add clothes into the bathtub because I've been to someone's house where they didn't actually use the bathtub as a bathtub. They just put old dirty clothes in it for whatever reason. I'm not really sure why. But yeah, they didn't use the bathtub as a bathtub. They used it as a clothes basket, apparently, which was weird because it was the only bathroom in the house. But anyway, that's what I did. And there's 4 other trailers here with bathtubs in it that are perfectly fine to use. Although, this bathtub could still be usable. I'm not really sure. I didn't test it. I didn't have time to test it. But, it's there. It's happened. But yeah, I did at least try to do a different layout for each of the trailers as much as I could. But, there's only so much you could do with 4 trailers that look almost identical. But 2 of these trailers are bigger than the others, so I was able to actually fit couches in some of them, like this one. And yeah, I did use the crappy TV for all of them, I believe, like the really cheap one, the little boxy TV. I think I did use a better TV for one of them. I'm not really sure which one. But I did have a different sim with personalities in mind for each of these. Murphy, quit. Which I said in the beginning. So, this one is a thief. Obviously, he's got a little ATM here. I added some money bags and, some other bits and bobs that he has stolen. Or at least in my mind, he stole them. Or she, whoever wants to live here. And I've tried to add these little lights, to make the place look a little festive and stuff, but it just wouldn't fit in. And it made me really sad. But, you gotta work with the space you got. And I think we're about done with this trailer. We just have the bathroom left. So I think, yeah, okay, the dining room table. I just put one in here because I felt the sim would probably live alone since, you know, they are thieves. They are kleptomaniacs, and I just put, you know, like newspaper clippings and stuff on the wall, at least in my mind. They're newspaper clippings of stuff he's stolen, banks he's robbed, or she, you know, whoever lives here. Yeah, I thought it was cool. But anyway, moving on, we're just adding some blinds to this one because I felt like they wouldn't want people just, you know, coming up, peeking in, you know, it happens, right? And I added some food and stuff around, you know, because it's kind of fun, right? Of course it is. And yeah, I really like the look at those rugs, which I think I've said in a previous speed build, but yeah, I thought they went perfect with this apartment because they kind of look cheap, but they can also, depending on the furniture you use with them, look more expensive. So, you know, those are great. And I did use a lot of city living stuff in this one, so if you don't have city living, I'm sorry, but they just had all the crappy looking furniture. And then this one I couldn't actually fit a couch or anything in. So, you know, I just put the TV on the dining table and put in a chair with the bookshelf. So, sorry about that. And if I don't, what was I saying? I don't even remember. But anyway, yeah, I think we're about done actually. I think this is the third trailer that we're working on. I think we have two more. We might have one, I don't know. Nope, we have two. Okay. So, yeah, I wish they had more decorations for like cheap looking starter homes or like, you know, what I'm going for this neighborhood, but they don't. So I just basically use posters and the same objects over and over again, which, you know, does get kind of boring, but, you know, that's all I've got to work with. So that's what I had to do. And the next speed build I'm doing for this series, I'm not doing one in this neighborhood. There are two other lots in this neighborhood that I'll be building something for, but for the next one, since I did 3 of them in a row, I'm going to move on to a different neighborhood in this town. So I'm moving to the little shopping district thing that I'm building, which is like the little strip neighborhood. So yeah, I'm just going to build like a little shopping center thing with, I think it has 3 or 4 different shops. I think 3 shops and a restaurant maybe. I don't know. But yeah, that's what I'm building. And yeah, I think for this one, yeah, this is like the little family, right? Yeah, this is like the little family one that I built. So it's got 3 beds and 2 beds in it. Yeah, not 3. Ugh. This one's also got the nicer TV. When I say nicer, like sparingly, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, this here is an artist, so I put that little what is it called? That I don't know, that little art sale thing, you know, street sale. You know what I mean, right? Of course you do. But anyway, we're almost done with the trailer actually. So yeah, surprisingly, these didn't take as long as I thought they would to decorate. I mean, there's not very much detail because I didn't want to add too much stuff because, you know, it's meant to be on the cheaper side because this is going to be like the cheaper neighborhood. And even though it did come to almost $80,000, you know, it's going to be like a multiple family thing. So, you know, you divide that by 5, it's going to be like, oh gosh, math. You know, do it in your head. I don't remember. But anyway, sorry about that. It's been a long time since I've been in school, so I don't usually do math on a daily basis. What? Yeah. So now we're just adding in the last of the furniture for this house, which, you know, it's kind of cramped. And I think, yeah, this one is the roommate's house. Well, in my head, it's roommates. It could, you know, be brother and sister. It could be cousins. It could be a couple, you know, if they have different beds, you know, like Bob and Eliza. But, you know, here are the screenshots. And thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.